Matty, are you pleased with what you saw this afternoon?
Yeah, definitely. We got what we needed to get out of it. We got put under a bit of pressure, and we kind of worked out kind of things well, which was really good. And also, there's probably another 30 lads who are having a good head out and a good afternoon of rugby, which is the bonus of what we're kind of after at the moment.
And it's more minutes into the legs of those younger lads that have progressed up from the Colts, isn't it? Which is vital at the moment.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's just seeing how they kind of cope with their kind of first games of senior rugby, and I think pretty much out there, I think they scored probably 4 of the 6 tries, I think, come from kind of 17-year-olds, which is absolutely amazing, and they're kind of gelling kind of really well, and they just kind of seem to be everywhere, which is great, and not just obviously finishing, but in the defensive kind of side of things, and kind of talking really well as well. So yeah, I'm really pleased with them kind of progressing over the last kind of couple of weeks.
You seem to be building a real squad feel around Silveroyd at the moment, and I guess the exciting thing is there's a couple of players who didn't play today that are to still come back in, so there's real quality developing in your side.
Yeah, it is, and we obviously haven't had that over the last kind of couple of years. We've had the quality, but we haven't had the depth. And I think with the kind of Colts coming through and how keen they kind of are, we're kind of creating some real kind of depth and some real kind of competition for places. And that only means good things for us as a club and us as a kind of first team going forward.
And looking away from your side, I imagine you'll expect both Beverley and Guisborough to probably have decent seasons this year because they brought a good side and they gave us a good challenge today.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like Guisborough kind of stood up into our kind of our league, but obviously in the north, and they look like they've got a good kind of aggressive kind of pack and a good 9 and 10 that's going to drive them all over the park. And Bev have got some really good talented players out there. They've just got to get them the ball, and I thought their scrum kind of put us under a lot of pressure as well. So yeah, no, definitely we wish them kind of the best for their kind of upcoming seasons, and hope obviously everyone has a good season.
And how does preparation look? Because you're obviously, 2 weeks away from the start of the season. It's not far away. How do these next 2 weeks look?
Yeah, it's good. It's just probably ironing out the little things that we've probably kind of let ourselves down over the last kind of couple of weeks, and then just bringing that kind of continuity back in with a few kind of new lads playing in kind of different positions, and just getting the guys just pretty much onto the field as much as possible, trying to work out our game plan that's going to work for us kind of come the next kind of 2 weeks.
Excited for the first game of the season?
Yeah, we're always excited. I think the pre-season side of things are really tough because obviously everyone's got to buy in and you're doing fitness for kind of no reason, but once you're kind of into the game kind of scenarios, you're actually kind of training for the games and you're learning from kind of previous games, and there's a lot to kind of work on. So once we get into the game side of things, then that becomes fun, and then that's when the real work starts.